So there's this particular video that has been making rounds on this particular channel that I have, literally brought out here times without number, right? But the goal and the objective of always coming out here to react to this particular podcast between Nigeria and Ghana is to really clarify the narrative, is to really expose, throw more light and give my own personal opinion on what I think about the narrative, the messages, and the topics that actually are being discussed in this podcast. So for today, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode, and we are back again at it live and direct on your screen like we never left. I'm your host for today, Chivik Inspirations, right here on the stable of Chivik Inspirations. And if this is your first time you stumbled here, please don't make it your last, because right here on this channel, we say things, topics trending between Ghana, Nigeria, and other African countries, raw and undiluted, without sentiment, emotions, and bias. We just state it categorically just the way it is, right? Nothing but the bitter and the brutal truth. So if that is what you want to be interested in, alongside other interesting, beautiful, and amazing topics that centered between Ghana and Nigeria, right? So it's not always controversial topics. So if this is where you would love to be, show the world to smash on that subscription button, turn on the bell icon that says all notifications, and as well, share this video if you find it very interesting. Hit on the like button at the end of the day. So with all this being said, I would love us to take a walk to this video and listen patiently to the end, pay attention to details, and at the end, I will come back and tell you what I think about this episode. Video credit to Vic Influencer. If you want to see more of this video, the channel name will be in the description. Shout out to them. Yes, shout out to them. Vic Influencer. Do well to check them if you're interested in their channel, right? And with that being said, let's take a look at this video.
That don't have money are the people that you mingle with.
I see.
It's the level of the people that you mingle with that give you that kind of mentality. Nigeria itself is very much okay.
Yeah.
Now, my next question is, why? Because what you're trying to say is, I just said Nigeria is at peace. You said no, it's not peaceful.
It's not a peaceful country.
So let me go to it.
All right.
Ghanaians see Nigerians as loud. Is it true or false?
Loud, but
Okay.
only noise.
Ghanaians see Nigerians as loud, abrasive, chaotic, and believe they think they can outsmart everybody, especially Ghanaians. So do you think we Nigerians think we can outsmart you people or every other people?
Nigerians can never outsmart Ghanaians.
Okay.
Do you know why?
I want to know.
Because we are never easily to be convinced. Do you understand me? Ghanaians, we are not easily to be convinced. Whenever you see a Ghanaian moving from Ghana to any part of the country, let me say in this country, you'll be in a flat with Ghanaians. Before you want to do A, he has already seen you, what you want to do.
Okay.
If you want to maybe play smart, do something that you feel like maybe, oh, this guy is, what's the word that you guys normally use? Mumu or something.
Okay.
This guy is Mumu. Maybe he might not know whatever that I'm doing.
Okay.
Already have seen, just that we just behave like cats. We will see it, we will just close our eyes like this and then open. Just that we are always calm. Ghanaians, we are always calm. So whenever we see something, we just decide not to talk about it. And the moment we talk about it, that's when you see that, so this guy is really a Ghanaian. Hey, Ghanaians, they are really bad. We are not bad and we are not wicked. Just that we always want to monitor some things before we react. So Nigerians can never outsmart Ghanaians. Never.
This brings me to the question. You said Nigerians can never. This is your mentality as Ghanaians that anywhere a Nigerian is or a Nigerian as a person cannot outsmart them. This brings me to a problem I had.
All right.
3 years ago with a Ghanaian lady here in Dubai. Not one lady, so many Ghanaians. Just the way you were talking remind me of that issue. I was her boss at work, was her supervisor. Just because I'm Nigerian, she just doesn't want to obey me. She doesn't want to accept anything I say. Do you get my point?
I get your point.
Like, because you just the way you said now, you think we cannot outsmart. Nigerians are very smart and we outsmart Ghanaians.
No. That's why she didn't want to agree to that.
Did you see that? Okay. I'm not done with it.
Right.
So the first time she was like, are you Chewy? I said, no, because I'm black.
Yeah.
I don't look like Nigerian because I'm not from the, very famous part of the Nigeria.
Okay.
So she asked me, are you Yoruba? Are you Igbo? I said, no, I'm not. After some time, when I make rules as a supervisor, everyone follows. No one question. The Nepalese, the Indians, the Filipinos, nobody bothers. If you say, pick this up, they all go and pick it up. But you see these Ghanaian girls,
You don't agree. You're a Nigerian. Like,
You are a cleaner and I'm your supervisor.
No problem with that.
Understand my
So
point?
you can see how
I am there to help you. You are there to help me.
Sure.
And we both get our salary and go home.
That's
So when I tell you go and do this, you just stand. Because I am a Nigerian, you will not do it. Even that is the right thing. That is your shift.
Yes.
That is your job. That's what you want to do. You signed the contract to do it.
Yeah, sure.
Only I am there to guide you. I'm just telling you, hey, my love, go and get that thing. And just because I'm a Nigerian, you will not do it.
So that's
but
why
if an Indian or a Nepali,
forget about Indian or Nepali. Even if we're to be a Kenyan or maybe Ugandan or any other nationality, it's okay. But in Nigeria, you can never outsmart us.
Never. If the Ugandan if the Filipino or the Indian supervisors will tell her to do it, the same thing. She will first go and do it. But when I tell her, oh, are you done? She will just stay stiff and making it look obvious as if we are having an issue.
Yeah.
We are not colleagues. I'm not your mate. Like the distance is there. So even though I'm bringing myself down to be nice to you and be friendly, you still behave so hostile and so bad and so like you are jealous of the position that I have.
Not jealous.
I'm not even done.
Okay.
You know what this lady was doing?
No.
She told her friends that she's going to make me lose my job just because I'm a Nigerian and she feels like maybe I am not supposed to be her boss.
I see.
This lady was doing juju in the room for me. And her own roommate.
Did you see that?
I'm explaining myself.
All right.
And this story, people who knew about this story
Okay.
can tell you it is true. Okay, it was in Alain. So this girl has, a pot. She ties some red things. She do things. She feed it milk. She do this. She do stuff. And every time she calls my name that she wants me to lose my job. I started having a lot of issues at work, but I just ignore like it's normal. It's Dubai. Nobody is working smoothly. But there was one girl who was from the northern part of Ghana. And I am from the northern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
So every time when she comes home, she will be like, when she comes to work, she'll be like, like, this girl does not like you. This girl is doing things for you, So me, I'll be like, whatever it is, I believe in God. Then again, continuously, I dream of snakes. I dream of, I feel like I'm back home. We're in Dubai where there is no witch. But this lady was so serious about it that she wants me to lose my job just because I'm a Nigerian and she's a Ghanaian. She feels like I should not be above her. We are not even mates. She's new. I've been in this country since 90 Okomboro before she came. Yeah. So I worked hard for that position. Before I got there, I know some things. That's why I'm there. It's not because I want to outsmart her. So what is the witchcraft for? It was not an easy thing until I was transferred from there. I was transferred from there to another place. It didn't reach 2 weeks. I heard that she was terminated. And then after some time, she stayed without visa. I don't know if she has gone back to Ghana or she's still here. Everybody knew of this particular girl. And she was bewitching me just because I'm Nigerian and I'm in a position that she's not. And she cannot listen to me. Then she go to do witchcraft. I used to hear of witchcraft. I never believed that Ghanaians bring it to Ghana real like this. And she was bewitching me. You see my body. Yeah. It's like someone is beating me. My body is scratching. Like you see like someone flog me when I'm sleeping at night. I wake up from sleep. I'm like, it's like someone came and flogged me. You know craft?
Yeah.
Kagwa, they call it Kagwa in Hausa. That craft will come and be drawing my body like this. You see marks all over my body just because of a Ghanaian girl that doesn't want to obey. No, it's so bad for you to think that is being outsmarting someone and she wants to outsmart me. So I'm not listening to her. I will do this, so I will bewitch her. Like, this is crazy.
I think every country has in one or two ways has good and bad people. You understand? Ghana also, I cannot say that we are all maybe good people or maybe we don't do juju or those kind of things. Ghana also, they do juju. But I think the good ones has overcome the bad ones.
She said she don't believe in God. She don't believe in anything. She doesn't go to church. She's not a Muslim. She's a traditional person. She used to tell herself, I'm a traditional girl. I will show you I'm a traditional girl. And I'm like, what is this?
Maybe you were overdoing too much. That's why.
No, that is what Ghanaians feel, like Nigerians are overdoing too much. That is the same thing that happened to the Igbo guy in Ghana. Yeah. They feel like he's overdoing too much. This is jealousy, for goodness sake. You guys are just...
No, we are not jealous.
You guys cannot stand to see someone living the life that you want to live. Okay, let me say you want to be a leader. You want to be there, just what you said. Yeah. Because your independence, 1957. So you believe that you should be ahead of us. And we agree. Nobody is dragging it. But we are the giant of Africa. In so many ways, we've outsmart you guys. We've passed you guys. This Nonso Rex... And he was asking why the TV station will do that. It's what he wants to make money from it. So why would they be showing free? They don't want him to feed. I guess this is your management and your style of entertainment. That's why you guys are so poor until today.
As far as I know,
when it comes to entertainment, you guys are the poorest in Africa because you guys are...
Yes, the only thing that Nigerians use to overtake Ghana is the population. That's why you see Ghanaians entertainment as maybe we are low or maybe we are less, and Nigerians are ahead of us. It's only the population. If not the population, maybe this Afrobeat and that's the only thing that Nigerian can be boast of. You understand? When it comes to everything, good music, whatever, good beat, Nigerians, this Asake, will give one kind of music that you don't even understand.
But you are dancing
But
always.
for me, I don't dance to it. It's only Nigerians. You know, Nigerians, their population over 250 million. They are everywhere. So they'll be playing it everywhere, even though people don't understand. That doesn't make it
You
a good
sound
music.
so jealous and envious.
No,
of
no.
Nigeria, the way you talk.
No, wait.
You said, look at what you said.
No,
One
wait.
music that he will just play, people will be dancing
No,
everywhere.
no.
Do you know what it feels like? Why not go and do yours and let people dance everywhere?
Wait.
It's part of the jealousy and
With
envy
this kind of
that I'm talking
with
about.
this kind of music, with the same thing, you see Ghanaians also dancing to it. But
Yes.
a Nigerian will tell you that what is he saying? I don't even understand. Which kind of language is that?
A
When it
Ghanaian
comes to-
song?
yes, that's what they have been
A
doing.
Ghanaian
So
song that is sweet.
if you
We are going
like,
to dance to it.
Lucy.
Do you know from the beginning when I started dancing, I was always dancing. I don't know that song.
no.
Let me take another one again that I love.
All
I'll
right.
be 16 years.
Okay,
I gotta do my tia.
Yeah.
If you touch my tia, I go tell mommy.
Okay,
Who
that one
tell
is
you
in
that I'm
English.
listening to you guys.
You don't.
You
If
listen
you go
money
to
not a
Ghana,
problem. I
go
go
to-
Who tell you that we're not listening to you guys? No, the envy
we
is
don't
inside
envy.
of you. The
If
pain is
if
inside
want
of
one
you.
African country that's maybe used to Nigerian music, I can tell you it's Ghana. We always play. If you go to
Also play your music.
no, if you go to our, it got to some point. There was something like we are not playing Nigerian music
It's
anymore.
part of the envy that I'm talking about.
Because
we are doing well.
No,
don't
not
say
because
it's
we are
all
doing
over.
well,
We are doing well.
but we love to support each other.
See, common sense.
is us.
Common sense.
This
We
is
are doing
Ghana.
well.
No, this
And
is
you
Ghana.
guys cannot take it because of your insecurity, your timidness, your lack of capability to
No.
run your own music
No.
industry the way we are running as, and you guys started saying no more Nigerian music in your club. Still yet.
Wait,
The thing not even reach 3 months
listen,
step, the thing don't fade.
I want to ask you this question.
Go on.
All right. Do you know Black Sheriff?
Of course I don't fade.
I want to ask you this question.
Go on.
All right. Do you know Black Sheriff?
Of course I do.
All right. When
Who
Black
brought
Sheriff,
him up?
wait,
Who brought Black Sheriff up?
it was I think this guy.
Don't
Burna
think. Tell the truth.
No, Burna Boy.
Don't say I think. Say
Okay,
the truth.
It was Burna Boy.
It was not Burna Boy. It's Burna Boy. Don't
Okay,
bend here.
Okay, Burna Boy.
Yes.
Burna Boy. Burna
We
Boy.
supported your career. See how we
Wait.
are helping you guys for
Wait,
free.
Okay, so it came to some point. This thing that I'm telling you, Ghanaians was like, we are no more playing Nigerian music in Ghana anymore. Everything is Agenda Ghana, Agenda Ghana. We are playing Ghanaian music everywhere. Then Nigerians got angry that why should Black Sheriff say that? We don't want you in Nigeria again. Why? He's from Ghana. You understand? So why do people have to create something like Black Sheriff because you said that we are not playing Nigerian music in Ghana anymore, so we don't want to see you in our country? Like, he's supporting his own.
But he said so. And after then, what happened to his music career?
Black Sheriff is everywhere. Recently, he released an EP, and it's everywhere.
Nobody-
Sacrifice is doing well. How do I call it?
The thing is, you
Iron
cannot.
Boy is doing well.
You cannot.
It's everywhere.
Let me say, you cannot beef a child that God has blessed. You cannot beef a country that God has blessed. You cannot beef the people in that
Are you
country.
trying to tell me that God has blessed Nigeria?
Oh my God.
Is that what you are trying
Oh
to
my
tell
God.
me?
I want to
God-
understand something.
God-
I want to understand something.
Maybe
I
I
want to
think
understand something.
Nigerians has to maybe go somewhere and then apologize to God because your country is so. Excuse me to say, but it's so messy. Like there's no peace in that country.
No, just things
Everything-
you say. Have you
everything-
ever traveled to Nigeria yourself?
I don't think I can live in Nigeria.
Have
for
you
a
ever gone
day.
there even for a day?
I
So
don't
all
think
these
so.
things you say are the things you hear online.
Because
And you yourself, you've not
Lucy,
even
as you are
experienced
sitting here,
Nigeria.
what Ghanaians will project online, that's what will make you feel like, let me go to Ghana. Like,
Exactly. So
that's what you
it
guys are
is-
projecting online.
Let me tell
Doesn't
you
make
that
to go there.
it is you Ghanaians that
Okay.
project wrong things about Nigerians online.
We.
Just the way you said that it is some Ghanaians in Dubai are prostitutes, but when you ask them, they will say they are Nigerians. Some bloggers also they pay each other, recruit each other just to blog negative things about Nigeria.
No.
Recently, I saw
don't-
a
I don't think
Ghanaian
so.
guy that blogged about a Nigerian trolley in the airport. How is that supposed to be his business? He
It's
said
supposed to be
he
his
said in
business.
Nigerian airport
Let me allow
that
you to
they
finish.
take. He said in Nigerian airport that the Nigerian people take money
Yeah.
to use the luggage trolley,
Yeah.
which is supposed to be free. So all you guys do is go to Nigeria, get a negative story and blog about. Go to Nigeria, get something to blog about. It's very, very bad. You people are the one projecting that thing that you are talking about. So why do you guys keep projecting that?
Do you think you renting out a luggage trolley in the airport is the right thing for you?
My question is it your country? Is it your business?
wait.
Is it
I'll
your
come to-
country?
I'll come to
is
that.
it your business?
I'll come to that.
But since it is not
Because
your
it's a
country,
disgrace.
no,
Imagine.
it
No,
is
Lucy,
a disgrace
Lucy,
for
wait.
the people in that
Okay,
country.
okay.
Are you in that country? No. Do you
Alright.
live there? No.
No.
Probably you are passing through and you have
Yeah.
never been there before. And you said
Okay.
you've never been there.
Okay.
Why are you not preaching this thing online? Why
Wait.
are you being so negative about Nigerians?
Okay.
Why do you feel like everything that you see online is wrong with
I
Nigerians?
see.
Okay, just like every other country. There are some people that take money for luggage. There are some
Okay.
people that will not take. Do you understand? This is not legally a business that they say a federal government say they should take money from people.
It's
It is
legal
not-
in Nigeria.
Relax,
Okay,
relax.
okay, let me allow
relax.
you to
Tell me
finish.
enjoy that you have not been to. Tell me when you are gingering yourself. You are
Okay.
sweating.
No, because wait, Lucy, shout outs to Sikati wherever you are. Shout outs to you because I think he's the one that did that reaction for me to see it. And I asked him and he gave me everything about that story. Lucy, imagine someone has traveled, maybe a white man has traveled from maybe UK, US, wherever. That person got to Nigeria and they ask you to pay for a trolley that you are going to use. Do you think it's something that is going to speak well of Africa?
I want to ask you a question.
That-
Is
you
this
know-
in
you know-
Ghana?
No, wait.
Wait,
For them, they don't care.
This thing happen in Ghana?
No, wait, for them, they don't care.
This
They will tell you that.
incident,
They will
did
tell
this
you.
happen in Ghana?
No, wait, they will tell you that if you go to Africa, imagine they rent out a luggage trolley.
My question is, this incident did it happen in
And
Ghana?
I'm telling you that it doesn't speak well of Africans.
Relax, it's not
Because
Africa.
if they go
Nigeria
back
is
to
not
their
Africa.
country,
Nigeria is not Africa. Tell me, this issue.
Where's Nigeria
you
located?
want to blackmail me.
I'm not
sitting on my
blackmailing you,
seat.
but I just asked
See,
you a
don't
simple question.
manipulate my question.
Okay.
This incident, did it happen in Ghana?
It can never happen in Ghana.
Very good.
Can
It
never
happened
happen
where?
in Ghana.
It happened where?
It happened in Nigeria.
Why are you preaching about it? And why is your Ghanaian people
Okay.
making video about it? This
Let
is
me-
the campaign.
let me
I'm
tell
talking
you.
about you guys
Okay.
recruiting yourself to say negative things about Nigerians because of
Okay.
your envy and your jealousy.
Okay.
Just the way you said, like, you guys got your independence before Nigerians.
Mhm.
We are supposed to listen to you guys.
you're not allowing
We are
me to
supposed
answer you,
follow
right?
guys, but yet
Okay.
we are the giant of
Mhm.
Africa.
Okay.
And do you know what you said about it?
Mhm.
Because we are highly populated, that's why we are giant of Africa. And not because of the
Is that what I
great
said?
wo- No,
Did
you
I-
said
did
so
I just say that Nigeria is the giant of Africa?
No, I said Nigeria is the giant of
Okay, you
Africa.
said.
Oh, to you
You
it's
said
not.
it.
All right. As you can see, I'm all excited, cheerful, calm, courtesy of this young man on the podcast, on the channel today, that literally swept me off my feet as a typical gentleman from the motherland Ghana that represents the true identity, gentility, peaceful nature of what Ghanaians are portrayed as. So let's start with the lady to the guy, her approach, her, response, her character, her charisma, her, let's just say her presentation in a nutshell, right? Anyways, as a Nigerian lady as she is, I would say this is typically the character and behavior of most Nigerian ladies with, the opposite sex, right? And this is not to generalize, disclaimer, and this is not to demote, demean, demarcate anyone, any country, any citizen, but just saying it the way it is. Her approach, from the look of things, first of all, it's very, very off and unprofessional, right? Because make it make sense that you're trying to have a conversation that the whole world is watching online, worldwide, and you are just all over, like all over, on top, dominating and overpowering your guests on the show, right? You will never give him, the chance to speak. And at the end of the day, you would always want to hush him down. And you look at, on the other hand, the young man from Ghana, the way he's, just taking it easy, breezy, going on with her, tells a lot in the character and personality of these two persons here. Now, judging from what she said, particularly the story she shared between her and her Ghanaian colleague in the office, right? I would say there are two sides to a story. Personally, I'm not the one person that will literally believe everything that's said online, especially by Nigerians. I would not also want to overrule or dispute the fact that such a thing cannot happen or did not happen. But like I said, there are two sides to a story. If possibly we can even hear the side of this said Ghanaian colleague, then it will really give us a clue and understanding of what she is really talking about. Because coming online and making claims like this is very ambiguous, very strange to me, because for every action there is a reaction. So men looking at the character and personality of this lady in question will tell you that she's bossy. Yes, she's bossy, she's loud, she's very quick to reacting, and at the end of the day, she's entitled, she's arrogant, and she is really, really lousy, yes, with the way she carries herself. And that is, like I said, I repeat, typically the behavior of most Nigerian ladies, even to the male and to the female counterpart. Like, for instance, if you want to delve deep from the way she behaves and the way she spoke, it tells you that she is the boss. Like, you're not even my mate. You are not even my mate. Like, make it make sense that you're a leader, that you're a superior, and you are not humble. At least to the point that you lead by example, you make things easy for your other colleagues, and at the end of the day, you want to even attach that superiority. Like, you constantly hear her say, we are the giant, we are the giant, we are the giant. I don't even want to go into the part where she constantly was trying to, bring up the other issues between the Nollywood industry, the entertainment industry between Nigeria and Ghana, and trying to downplay the efforts of Ghanaian artists. Like it means you've seen Ghanaians, you've sized them up, and you've concluded that they are beneath you, they are below you. And these are the issues between Nigerians and Ghanaians at the end of the day. The way Nigerians think and believe that every other country is beneath them. They are the only smart, they are the only intelligent. Who even told you people that, being rude, being arrogant, and, overdoing things, not knowing where to draw the line, setting the boundary is smartness? That's not smartness. That screams, desperation. That screams, lack of boundaries, lack of culture, lack of character, and lack of what? Common ethics. Because if you want to look at the nature of Ghanaians and Nigerians, you will see that when a Ghanaian says this is the line and this is it, it is done and dusted. Even in the business place, even in the business market, they don't see that, pushing and pushing and pushing things even beyond limits to their own detriment is a thing and a way of life. That's why they work and behave in line, in sync with the Western world. Discipline is the key word, not laid back. Discipline, responsible, and very, very accountable is the key word. And that is literally who most Ghanaians are. And like Nigerians, and particularly Nigerians, will always think that, okay, because Ghanaians are reserved, just like the other guy said, they are very, very calculative and they are very proactive. They observe you, very observant, which I can tell. Does not mean that they are foolish, because they are observing you, taking the notes, and learning a thing or two or more from you as a Nigerian. Then at the long run, when they react based on your actions and inactions, you see the twist. It becomes or seem as though they are evil, they are wicked, because they are not this loud as Nigerians. They are not arrogant. They are reserved, very, very calm, gentle, just like the young man. And does not mean that they don't have the ability to react, whether negatively or positively. Every human being in their nature have the ability to react, even to the calmest, coolest person. So I don't know where Nigerians most times buy this ideology and believe that Ghanaians are saints. No human being in the whole wide world is a saint or is free from crime. But at the end of the day, it should not be, at the forefront. You don't champion it just the way Nigerians do. Like you see a Nigerian, everything screams desperation, everything screams loudness, everything screams noise, everything screams overpowering, domineering. And they tag it to be smartness, they tag it to be intelligent or whatever. No, that's not it. People are the one that will mirror you. People are the one that will see through and tell you whom you are, not you yourself. So when you are telling people whom you are showing to people whom you are, it's pride and arrogance. And literally, that's the way people will take it. But let people find out for yourself, which is on this path, the way Ghanaians are, whom you are, and tell you that this is whom you are as an individual, as a country, and as a people. So my dear Nigerian, see, it's not about loudness, it's not about showing up, it's not about making noise, it's not about, trying to downplay other people, trying to pinpoint other people's weaknesses, other people's faults at the end of the day, but rather always, sit down, retrospect, right? If there are any Nigerian at this point with their right thinking, just like you heard my brother Chimdi say, because character-wise, attitude-wise, 90%, me, I will rate it 90. Let me just give exceptions to 10% of most Nigerians are in this category, this ideology, this character, this behavior of, always want to think and believe that they are the best. So you mean there are no people in South Africa, there are no people who are the best or that have the best of the best from Ghana, from Kenya, and other African countries? Let's leave the whites aside, right? So that it doesn't look as if it's between we and other races or other continents. In Africa here, or why do Nigerians actually think they are the best? Why do we think we are the best? If you want to even delve deep and ask, what makes you a giant? Character-wise, 0. If you have 100 Nigerians here, 20% can be counted out, but the rest 80 have tendency of criminality in them, which they portray everywhere you go. But on this hand, if you flip it around, you always see that if there are 100 Ghanaians here, best believe 80 are good to go. It is that 20% from what I have observed that you can say, okay, are even the one. So place it hand in hand. The reverse is the case. High number of Nigerians, according to their population, which is also an advantage and disadvantage to us, are on the negative, behave and act on the negative. which they even try to you do outside everywhere they find themselves. And on the other hand, a very minute number of Ghanaians would always be found on the negative, right? So that is why it is that everywhere Nigerians go, there's tendency that out of every 10, 8 of them have tendencies of criminality, display criminality, act in criminality, just like we have in Ghana today, which has really caused a lot of chaos, uproar that has led to what? Protest over and over again. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, based on this narrative, I want to say this. Let it be on the record for we Nigerians that respect is a must. Humility is a must for us, to other individuals, even to ourselves as individuals first. Respect, humility, sincerity, honesty, and responsibility, accountability. Life, remember, is not all about money, money, money. It's not all about your status. It's not all about how well you are doing. Life is about, the impact you put or you give out to the next person on the positive, not on the negative. And that is what you'll be remembered for. That is literally what you'll be remembered for or looked upon as. So let it be on record. To wrap it up here, we can see that, yes, every opportunity Nigerians get, right? They always want to think and believe that every other country and its citizens are beneath them, right? And when you want to even liken it to other countries, other races, other continents, you will see that once it gets to that point, right? Put it on this hand, you will see other continents respect the other people. Respect, mind you, is not weakness. They are humble. So don't think that because they respect other countries where they find themselves means that they cannot talk or they are weak. No. You being the loudest in the room does not make you a wise person. Don't take it on the ground that because there are other races and because you're a black person, they do not respect you. It depends on your attitude. It depends on your approach. Young lady, it depends on your attitude. It depends on your approach. Because even to a little child, you don't talk to people carelessly, arrogantly, worthlessly, as though they are not humans like you. Then at the end of the day, right, you want them to look at you and respect you. Remember, respect is earned. It's not commanded. You don't command people. If you want to even go out, if you want to even liken it to the, white people or other races, you will see that they respect people regardless of your color whatsoever. So when it comes to Africans, at the end of the day, we are different people entirely. And as Nigerians to other countries, don't feel the need that you are the only human on earth that should be respected, that should be accorded respect and regard. No. Live right. Stay humble, stay peaceful, stay calm. And you will see, automatically, everything will fall in place. Automatically, everything will go on smoothly with you. If you are in other people's country and at the end of the day, you're living right, why should you have issues? It's not just about Ghana. Ask so many other African countries. You will see that vast majority of Nigerians in this country are always the issue. It is 1 or 2 out of 10 from other countries or other races in Africa that you will definitely see as bad ex committing crimes. Not that they don't. They do. Right? But why we are the loudest, why we are all known, it's not for the fact that we are the best. No. It's for the fact that we are always the loudest, especially for the wrong reasons. And it's high time we begin to take a very, very close look at our attitude, our behavior everywhere we go. Everybody cannot be wrong at the same time. I know there are exceptions, which I give rooms for. So, may looking at this conversation, this podcast and everything, it gives you a clear picture of whom a typical Nigerian is, both male and female. Lack accountability, very dismissive, very arrogant, and very, very disrespectful to other people. So it's high time we begin to stop and change this narrative. So whatever she's saying there between her and her colleagues is void until we hear the other side of the story. And if peradventure too, it happened, that is human too for you. You should know. No country is a saint, right? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't come here to really bash. Neither did we come here, at the end of the day to demote the meme, but at least stating facts, pointing out things clearly, right? So that we as Nigerians, Ghanaians, South Africans can see through, understand ourselves as individuals, as countries, in order to coexist no matter where we find ourselves, right? No matter where we find ourselves. So at this point, this is what I think about this whole conversation. I know there are lots and lots of it. I just had to get this clip. and bring it out here so that we can see. And as well, I know there are other points I wouldn't have even touched, right? But for time constraint and electricity, I really just want to manage my time and say, what are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? Leave them all in the comment section, because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, we are responsible for actions and inactions, especially as Nigerians, anywhere we find ourselves. So it is high time we change the narrative. It is high time we look inwardly as individuals too. Our character, our behavior, our attitude, everywhere we go. It is our character that will sell, make, or mar our country. The name, the reputation, the image of our countries, right? So that is it, and that is that. What are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? Kindly leave them in the comment section. And if you find this quite interesting, please subscribe. And at the end of the day, please don't forget to share your thoughts, your opinion, your input in the comments, right? Share this video. And if you like it on here, smash on that subscription button. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.